Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy day. Happy day. Oh, happy day. Just waiting for Zoom to roll up here. Hope you guys are having a kick-ass day. So far it's fabulous over here. It's not raining today, which is nice. Although I do love the rain. Love a little rain in the morning. All right, how's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me okay? Got my microphone on. Nobody's on yet. That's okay. All right. Francisco, good morning. Kevin, good morning. All right, good. We're up and running, people. We are up and running, people. All right. So welcome to Free Coaching Friday. I am Jackie. Just in case you haven't seen me before, Robert, howdy, y'all. Texas, huh? Okay. All right. I'm going to go with it. I do love my people in Texas, but the state, it's too damn hot down there, man. It's like so hot. But anyways, okay. So a couple of things today. I had some awesome people send me a couple of questions, which I'm definitely going to be going over today. I have quite a few questions actually. And then I have a little bit of a talking point. So I'm going to go over the questions first. All right. So the couple of questions that I had was somebody wanted to know about my journal. So the journal that I talk about a lot, it's called Bullet Journal. And I don't use it in the way that they use it on the bulletjournal.com or whatever it is. Anyways, so let me go to a day that is nice and colorful, but there's not a lot of information. So I'm going to cover up some classified information, people. Classified. All right. Should have had this ready to go, but I didn't. All right. So here's my journal. A couple of things about this. I'll kind of keep this up while I chat so you guys can take a look at it. Maybe screenshot it or zoom in or whatever. There you go. So basically the things that I have in here is I have my weekly layout, right? Oop. Sorry, my little fishy over there. I got a new fish, guys. His name is Squishy, and he's a beta. You know, like from Nemo, I will name him Squishy, and he shall be my friend. Or he shall be my Squishy. Anyways, that's him. All right, long story. Okay. So I have my weekly layout. This week, obviously, I didn't do very well about planning everything. This was kind of a rough week. But I did this one. This one's nice and full, right? So let's just do this week because there's not a lot of key information, classified information, as I like to call it. So I have my weekly layout. I have the day of the week. And then I have some goals up here. And then this is my meeting notes. We have meetings 3 times a week. So I always want to make sure that I have room to take notes. You know, Dave drops a lot of golden nuggets. I got to make sure I pick those up and put them in my little box. So then I also have my money vision, which again, didn't really fill this out this week. So, and then I have brain dump. So here I have, you know, gratitude and money vision here. And then I have brain dump here or meeting notes. And then things I want to do this week, you know, and I kind of played around with all of these layouts. It doesn't have to be like this. I mean, it started out very simple of just like this, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I just wanted to see it all on one page, you know, and it's just kind of, you know, it's really all what works for you, I think, is the beauty of this journal. Because, you know, in Ryder Carroll, who, that's my end 2019 with a bang. I haven't really written a lot of, so I got to go back to it, right? But what I think is the key takeaway from this is that you really have to make sure that you are doing it for you, right? So however you organize it, go on Pinterest, go on YouTube. A lot of people share different things. Some people are pretty minimalistic about it, you know, like this is just another layout that I tried. Obviously didn't work because I didn't fill it out. So, you know, I like the color. Some people don't like that, or you know, and then I have, you know, 13 weeks to my goal map or whatever, you know, and I'm going to do this and this and this. So it's all about inspiration. So go on YouTube, go on Pinterest is awesome. Instagram, hashtag bullet journal, and just kind of see the different layouts are there. It's just super awesome because you can really make it your own journal. And like I wanted to doodle one day, so then I drew this. And it's just a sun, which is not a very good sun. But I got a little fancy protractor in my ruler kit from Staples for back to school sale. So I thought, let's use this fancy little thing. So I did. And I put things that make me happy. You know, it's just, it's all about making it your own, right? I mean, it started off very, you know, not fancy, you know, just trying to figure out what works best for me. And then I kind of found a little bit of what I liked, and you know, and you can also kind of see, you know, where you've been and where you're going and all of that. So I would definitely recommend that. So I picked these up on Amazon. I think they were 2 for $13 or something like that. I don't even know the name of it. I think I tried last time, but also what's cool is it has a little pocket. You can put a little pen, or I keep my ruler in there. So it has lines. These are the blank pages. See the little bullets? Hence bullet. So anyways, try it, see if it works for you. If not, you know, I have 2 of them. So I have one that's my journal, and then I have one that's like my planner type thing, right? So the journal one I keep in a top secret place because that's super classified information. So, you know, super classified meaning on my bookshelf. But, you know, it's something that I have that's my own, and I'm able to write whatever works best for me in that journal. And if I want to just yell and scream in my journal and I don't have anybody to talk to, or I don't want anybody to know my deep, dark thoughts, that's where Dear Diary comes in. And all you ladies out there know what Dear Diary, you know. All right, so I have 2 other things that I want to go over really quick, and then I'll go over to some bit of marketing in the end of this. But right now I want to go over 2 books that I got over the last couple of days that I'm pretty excited about, and I wanted to share. So this one is Lisa Sugar, Pop Sugar. She's the CEO and founder of Pop Sugar. She wanted to do what she liked, so she went ahead and did it. So this is Power Your Happy. So it means doing what you love every single day, having an epic list of guilty pleasures, not feeling bad about yourself for eating chocolate with your salad. It means giving yourself permission to take shortcuts, knowing it's okay to be 25 and not knowing what you want to do when you grow up. It's not being afraid to take risks. So I'm pretty excited about this. I started reading it today. She's pretty cool. Pretty decent writer. Not bad. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm excited about it. I'm going to power my happy. And then this one is actually a business book, Accounting for the Number Phobic. Matt recommended this, and I definitely have picked it up, and I'm excited about it. It's really all basically knowing your financial dashboard. You know, I think when we all start out in this, we're not accountants, right? There's a reason. I mean, I have an accountant, and I think everybody should probably have an accountant to file your taxes if you're a small business. But what you really want to know is you want to understand what they're doing, right? The last thing you want is to give someone over, you know, all of your money or access to your money, and you not even know what it all means, not know what they're talking about. So, you know, things like, you know, net income statement, cash flow, a balance sheet, all of those things are really, really important to have. And I think, you know, obviously, aside from motivation and inspiration that we have on these calls, you know, pick up something like this. You know, it was $20. I think on Amazon it's like 17 something. So there's also an audiobook if you like audio. I am not an auditory learner, so you can tell me something all day and I'll just not understand it. So I literally have to see it. Very, very visual learner. So if I see it and hold it in my hand and I act on it and do it and actively take notes, that's how I learn. So audiobooks do not do well for me. And even podcasts, my mind wanders and I'm like, look at those trees outside and they're talking about something serious. And I'm like, I don't know, you know, so all my visual learner people out there, you get it. So All right, so I'm going to go into the 10 scientifically proven ways to unlock your quick brain today. I have fancy water today. We have watermelon mint. It's delicious. Giving me a little pep in my step. All right. That's really, I think I put a little bit too much mint. Zing, zing, zing. All right. No need for coffee, just got some peppermint. All right, so I was watching this YouTube video, and I don't know if you guys have seen it. His name is Fight Mediocrity on YouTube. And I was watching this, and I was like, man, this is awesome. These are, everybody wants to know the fast and, magic pill, right? You want to be able to do 20% of the work, and that gives you 80% of the results, right? So I was watching this video and I was like, okay, so it's like he's a neuroscientist. I forgot his name. I should probably have looked that up to give him some credit for this, but anyways, my bad. Let's see if you know. Oh no, the chat people. Oh, happy day. Happy day. Somebody's chatting with me. All right. Okay, so anyways, he's a neuroscientist, and he focuses all on brain power, brain strength, and really rewiring your brain to be a positive environment, but feeding your brain positively, right? So a couple of things. So there's 10 things, and I'm going to put these in the comments afterwards. So the first thing is brain health, right? So this is all about making sure that, these, per what he decided to, talk about on this talk, and per the scientific research, these are 10 things that you need to do to, have good memory function, cognitive, and really just boost your productivity during the day. Okay. So the first thing is brain health and nutrition. You need to eat brain food, right? So avocados, blueberries, salmon, walnuts, turmeric, dark chocolate, hey, broccoli, coconut oil, eggs, not my thing, but I'll make up for it other ways, and green leafy vegetables. So all of these are going to give you your omega-3s, your omega-6s, and your anti-inflammatory properties of the turmeric and the dark chocolate, fiber, and really vitamin K, which is in broccoli, and the MCT's oil that is in coconut oil. All of those things are really going to boost your brain activity. So do things like, saute some green leafy vegetables in coconut oil and add some, broccoli to that while you're, grilling your salmon or while you're baking your salmon. So, kind of combine them, right? Or, a lot of people put coconut oil in their coffee, roll with it. Just try to get those brain foods in you. Like this morning, I had avocado toast. Hey, Brad, what's going on, my man? Michael, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Excited to have you here. So that's what I had this morning. So I had avocado toast, watermelon, a big coffee, because there's this place, it's called Potter's. If you guys are in New Hampshire ever, and you're in Rochester, New Hampshire, there's this place, it's called Potter's. I call her Mama Potter because she's amazing, and she makes the best home roasted coffee beans on the planet. Like, I'm sure that everybody has a lot, and Matt is like a coffee a connoisseur. I get it, but like, this coffee is smooth, it's not acidic, it's the best coffee. So that's where I went this morning. Bought my little bag of coffee for my coffee beans because I was out, and got a hot coffee because it was there. So it was delicious. So I had that, and then I had some watermelon mint water. So, feed your brain good food, right? Feed your body good food. So where you're feeling better about what you're eating. That way you don't have to worrying about productivity, because you're like, all right, first meal of the day, good to go, right? All right. The second thing is killing ants, which is automatic negative self-talk. No, wait, hold on. Automatic negative talk, I guess is what it means. So basically, killing all of the negative self-talk. Just stop. Just stop talking negative in your head. When you're walking, by yourself and you're not talking to anybody, are you thinking positively? It's not law of attraction that you're putting into place, it's law of action. You're not actually putting in good thoughts into you, right? And it's just, you cannot want something good to happen, and yet you're waking up telling yourself how bad you are, how not cute you look today, how many skeletons you have in your closet, how bad your ad did yesterday. Just stop. Just stop. You have a lot of different ways to reset in the day, and your negative thoughts are one of them, right? You need to make sure that you're always have a positive attitude, have a positive self-talk during the day, because that's what's going to kind of make or break you. Because the thing is that your brain doesn't understand the difference between what's real and what you vividly imagine. So if I were to think about my dog, my brain would light up in the same way as if he were to walk in the room. It's just that your brain doesn't know the difference. So if you are programming it to think positive all the time, it's not some hippy dippy crap. It's real brain, because you're firing and you're connecting and you're making new pathways for your neural pathways. You're stopping and creating new ones that will then help to hey Sean, what's going on, man? Help to grow and be positive. So the third one is exercise. And so I like this quote because he says, when your body moves, your brain grooves. Like a little dance. So when your body moves, your brain grooves. So basically, when you move and exercise, you're feeding your brain. So you're also have endorphins, right? That serotonin release that comes in, that the cortisol, or not cortisol, but the why am I blanking on all of these things that I know what I'm talking about? Anyways, whatever. If you guys know it, automatic negative thoughts. There you go. Thank you, Aaron. Anyways, so basically exercise, because it helps you not only have positive self-talk, right? Because you're doing something in your bodies and you're moving and you're grooving, whatever, but you're also feeding your brain the oxygen, the blood, the movement. You say maybe you learned a new movement that you do in your exercise. Maybe you do Zumba or something, or I mean, I look silly doing Zumba, but maybe it would help me to learn a new neural pathway and learn how to connect my shoulders to my hips when I dance, because apparently they're like two separate items. I don't know, maybe it'll work. Serotonin, there you go. All right. So the next one is brain nutrients. So obviously I am not a nutritionist, but what I do recommend is a food sensitivity test. And this is something that I actually have done. And I actually did the elimination diet as well. I think I kind of talked to you guys a little bit about that before. So I realized that my body does not react very well to gluten, to dairy, or chicken or eggs. Maybe it's still hormones. Maybe I'm not really sure what it is, but my body just does not react very well to it. So I just don't eat them. I mean, there are times that I do have, some pizza, and I pay for it. It's just one of those things where it's like, so I have to make the decision to not have that. And also it helps, all of the gluten in the dairy is already it causes a inflammatory response. So it helps to not have those things, and just to kind of, if you're eating, good things, and then, have things that your body's not reacting to very well. Maybe you're allergic to walnuts, or maybe you're, in the brain health category that I talked about, the avocados, blueberries, salmons, walnuts, turmeric, dark chocolate, broccoli, coconut oil, eggs, and green leafy vegetables. For me, eggs doesn't do very well for me. So maybe it's something else in your body that you may not be reacting to better, right? So take a food sensitivity test. It's awesome. It will tell you a lot more And then, go from there, go on to the elimination diet and see what works best for you, because that in turn is going to really help your productivity during the day, because you'll feel better, right? You'll just feel better. Sean says, pizza's good, but it has me blowing up the bathroom. I mean, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be all serious about that, right, Sean? I mean, that's just a little, but I'm sure everybody has the same thing. And so, you just have to just kind of do what makes your body feel good. And when your body feels good, that in turn makes your brain feel good. That in turn makes your emotions feel good. And that, regulates you out a little bit. Because sometimes, when I don't drink enough water, when I have too much coffee, when I eat like crap, I just don't feel good. And I'm not productive because I'm sluggish, because I'm not in it to win it, because I'm like, I just have to do this again and blah, blah, blah. It just helps. So, definitely just feed your brain and feed your body the right things. And also, vitamin B12 and DHA is a very big brain cognitive developer as well. So positive peer group is number 5. So positive peer group is essentially this, or in person. Maybe you have a meetup. Maybe you have a lot of other things that maybe you have a really good hiking group that you go to or whatever. They say that you're the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And the reason that is because we have these things called mirror neutrons. So imagine that you spend time with people, they're basically mirror neurons, right? So always make sure that you're spending time with real people that want to give you and feed your brain and make a positive environment for you. So say I was to hang out with a bunch of negative, broke people, which I have in the past. What was I? Negative and broke. So I surrounded myself with positive people that are on the right path, that are entrepreneurs, that are going and doing the right things. That's what my mirror neutrons or neuron. Why do I keep saying neutrons? Neurons. I do know what I'm talking about. Then you are creating those different pathways, right? So same thing with the neuro. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, so this number 6 is clean environment. I'm going to go back to the positive peer group. Sean brought up a good point. He says, I love to spend the time with the legendary crew a few times a year. So we put on mastermind events. It's up to you whether you want to join, whether you want to come with us. But in order to get in the room with the people that you, like, say you want to be just like Dave Sharp, or you want to be just like whoever works for Legendary, whatever, get in the same room as them. I cannot wait until I meet Dave face to face in October at the mastermind, literally counting down the days, because I know that his adversity and his ability to grow and change is something that I admire 100%. Obviously creating a wonderful work environment, and obviously, he's, got all of his finances under control, but that's not really the main reason why I want to get in the room. Like, those are just bonuses, right? But the main reason is because he has taken what either he's done, whether being in drugs or alcohol or whatever, and he's made it into a positive environment. And that's what I'm so excited about to meet. And that's why I wanted to be a part of Legendary, is because I want to be a part, and I want to get in the room with the people that are where I want to be. I don't want to hang out with my jaded nurse friends anymore because they're jaded. And my specific ones, maybe you guys are nurses out there, or maybe you guys are in the medical field, but it gets you jaded. And it's not anything against them, but it's just what it is. Got a little bit of mint in there. All right. So the next thing is a clean environment. So yesterday what I did is my office was kind of like all over the place. I had some books here, and I had just recently bought some new books. So like, it didn't look very good. And I didn't really like how things were. And I talked about a few weeks ago trying to achieve that balance of, really trying to figure out, how your environment plays into your productivity and all of that. So I kind of just cleaned up my desk, wiped it off because there was some like, coffee marks and whatever from the morning. And then I just kind of redid my bookshelf a little bit. And I mean, I love it. It just helped me. It gave me a little bit of boost in energy and all of that. So do those little things. If your desk is cluttered and there's trash everywhere and it's all dirty and sticky and you're not really sure why, maybe it's time to clean up. Take a day and reorganize things. It won't take you very long, but I can guarantee you'll sit down at the end, you'll be exhausted, but it'll be so exciting because you'll be done. So yes, can I get a heck yes? Because that's very true. It's amazing. So let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send out a challenge to everybody on this call to organize or do one thing or one room that will change your environment for next week. So you have 2 days over the weekend. If you work 9 to 5, whatever, you have 2 days to go ahead and figure out what room, what area you're going to do. So who's in? So who wants to do the challenge with me this weekend, right? This weekend, I'm going to do all of the, let's see, what am I going to do? I did the bedroom last week. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the kitchen because the kitchen kind of gets a little out of control a little bit, right? So, you get new stuff, you clean out the pantry with all of the, you use a little like spices and use the stuff. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clear out all the crap in my kitchen and I'm also going to organize it in a better way. All right. Who's down? All right. So Janet, Sean, Liza, you accept your office. All right. So challenge extended. Good. Let's do this. Christine. Ciao, 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 my love. Ciao. My little Italian friend over there. How you doing, boo? All right. So challenge extended. This weekend is going to be a clutter-free weekend. You're going to KonMari the crap out of your house, your bookshelves, and you're going to come to me and send me an email, Jackie@legendarymarketer.com. Everybody's on here, Jackie@legendarymarketer.com. I want to hear how it went for you. So if you clean your office, you clean this, you clean whatever, you organize it, I want to know how you've done, okay? And I'm going to put a little note for myself to remind you, challenge. I'm not going to show you what that looks like because it's doctor writing and, whatever. All right, so after fishing, you'll get it done. All right, Sean, good. Challenge accepted, everybody. Awesome. All right, I got the kitchen. I'm going to do the kitchen. I got to write down. I'm going to do the kitchen. And then the pantry, because that kind of goes the same thing, right? All right, accepted. All right. Okay, that's cleaning up my place. All right, Barbara, get it, girl. All right, so the next thing is brain protection. So a couple of things. So real quick, going back, Sean, you can do before and after pictures if you like. Just send them to me, Jackie@legendarymarketer.com. I'd love to hear what your experience was. Tell me how you felt when you went into the challenge, and then tell me how you felt after you were done with the challenge. Because I want to know, because it's a little bit of a better feeling. You kind of feel a little bit accomplished after you're done, right? And so definitely let me know how it is. Jackie@legendarymarketer.com. I want to hear how your challenge went. Okay. All right, next thing is brain protection. So basically, obviously, wear a helmet, don't be dumb and ride a motorcycle with no helmet. I mean, that's just, I get it. You want to feel the wind blowing in your hair, but just drive in your car with the window open instead. Let's protect the brain. Let's protect it. Wear the helmet, people. Come on. I want everybody to live. I've seen a lot. Let's wear the helmet. All right. And also, another thing that I kind of have found a little bit difficult sometimes, but I did it the other night, and I told you guys I wear that sleep watch, which it's plugged in right now, so I need to put it back on. But I wear the Apple Watch, and it has called what's a sleep watch that I sleep with. So I did a test. I slept with my phone away from the bed because I had to plug it in. So I plugged it in the bathroom instead of in the kitchen or in the bedroom, and it wasn't by my bed. And maybe I slept a little bit better. Like it wasn't, I didn't notice a huge difference, but I did notice a bit of a difference where I would have longer periods of better sleep, more restful sleep than not, then like, you know, it tells you like it's waking up, or let me just show you while I'm here. So it just kind of tells you like, okay, you did really well this time or whatever. And then, so, I mean, I just feel like I got longer periods of the purple. See the purple? So that's kind of like how I slept, right? That's what this was last night. And then the night that I didn't have the bed or the phone by my bed, it was like this. So I feel like there's a, like, it's not a huge difference, but maybe if I kept doing it, you know, who knows? Brad, be careful who you rent space in your head to. Maybe they need to be evicted. Okay. Mic drop, Brad. All right. Get it, dude. I'm going to like that one. Boom. Like. All right. So the next thing you can do is just think about it. Just think about, you know, maybe you want to leave your phone away from your bed or whatever. I don't know. Whatever works best for you. The ninth thing is new learning. So neurogenesis means that you can create new brain cells until the day you die. So that's neurogenesis, basically generating new brain cells. Neuroplasticity means that you can form new connections. So Einstein didn't have a special brain. He didn't have, you know, I mean, obviously he was, you know, super smart, but he had formed parts of his brain were more developed than the normal person, right? So he had formed new connections. And there's two ways that you can form new connections for neuroplasticity. It's novelty or stimulus and nutrition. So basically, when you're a bodybuilder, you want to stimulate those muscles to grow. So that, and then you want to feed them good things after, because if you went and worked out for an hour and a half at the gym and you're wanting to do a bodybuilding contest, the last thing that you should do is go to McDonald's and get 3 cheeseburgers and French fries and a Coke and I don't know, a shake thing. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to, like, you just worked your ass off for an hour and a half at the gym trying to build up for this bodybuilding competition. You want to feed it good stuff afterwards, right? And that includes, you know, brain foods and also muscle foods to replenish all of those things. So that's how you grow your brain. That's how you grow new connections and form new connections. You read, you learn, you learn a new kinetic skill. You know, maybe you learn to paint or to draw or woodworking or pounding a hammer. I mean, sometimes some people don't know how to do those things, you know, or whatever, you know, whatever it is to you, whatever floats your boat. I don't know. So just like you would with a body and you're an athlete, you want to go ahead and grow your brain because it's so important, right? And then the last thing, number 10, is stress management. Again, I'm going to write all these down and I'll probably just link the YouTube video that I watched because it was pretty awesome. I mean, he has a pretty cool channel. It's called Fight Mediocrity. So you can look that up. The last thing is stress management. I don't think that we really realize the effect. I mean, I know that we do actually realize it, but stress plays such a huge role in your life that it's almost like that takes over as your coping skills. And so I know this from my own crap that I've been dealing with the last, you know, month or so is Matias, Venezuela. These calls are 15 minutes during the day or during Monday through Thursday and an hour on Fridays. Okay. All right. So, you know, like I said, stress management, we don't really realize, and that the stressful way that you cope is kind of becomes your new coping mechanisms. So you need to reshift that and develop meditation skills, massage, whatever works best for you. Because I don't know about you, but when I go get a massage, it's about 10 minutes in and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. Like my neck is in pain. Like I'm in actual pain from a massage. I should be relaxing from a massage, not in actual pain, right? But I don't get a massage enough, which is something that I should probably think about doing, that matters to me, that I would love to do. And, things I do during the day is, sometimes if I'm super stressed out, I'll do meditation if I'm like aware of it, or I'll, take my little puppy outside and just kind of look outside for a minute. It's a little hot. I cannot wait for fall, and I'm in winter. I'm so excited. But anyways, long story short, just try to get away a little bit. Just try to go upstairs, walk around, maybe get a little coffee, meet in the break room, which is our kitchen, and maybe have a little laugh or watch something silly on YouTube, not get sucked in the hole of YouTube, but just watch something silly that just kind of just like energizes you a little bit. I watched some Friends clips, the bloopers or whatever, so do those little things that just kind of help you get out of your stress routine, because my God, it just takes so much out of you. So Sean, you said my stress level is at an all-time low right now. Tell us what you're doing. I mean, I know you're fishing, which, I want to go fishing, man. I know you live in North Carolina and I'm all the way up here in New Hampshire, but I need to can you send me in your email when you tell me what your challenge was like over the weekend? Tell me where to get like a decent starter set, for not $1 million. Like, I don't care. I don't really care about that, but where do you go? Like Walmart, or where do you go for fishing stuff? I don't even know where to go for fishing stuff. Because we have a ton of lakes around here. Everybody's all fishing all the time, but I just don't know how to do it. So anyway, send me some tips, man. I should probably check out all of your channel, all of your videos. I'm sure you do some sort of tutorials, right, on how to fish. I don't know. You should if you don't, because I would definitely watch that. So, all right, the next thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit. Robert, are you still on this call? Put a little head up if you're on the call a little bit, real quick. Tackle shop, Bass Pro Shop. Oh, tackle shop. Ooh, I get a personal Sean Lowry video. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I don't know if Robert is on here or not. But I do have to end just a little bit early because I do have a call for a member. Okay, so tell me if these 10 things helped you a little bit. Is there 10 things that is there something else that you do? But one thing that I did take away from this video is that in order to grow your brain and to really have really good brain health, all of these things need to be in place. So not just do one thing, not just do 2 or 3 things, but excuse me, do, eat the good foods, kill the ants, exercise, positive brain nutrition, peer groups, clean environment, brain protection, learn new skills, stress management, all of those things. Did all of those things help you? And the other thing is make sure that you do those things every day, right? Because this is super, super helpful when it comes to, hey, Tammy, what's going on? How are you? Glad to see you. Send me an email. Tell me how you're doing. I hope you're doing well. All right. So, let me know if you guys have any other questions. I loved receiving questions. It was one of my favorites because it helps me know what you guys want, what you guys need, how to help in any way that I can. There was a question about connecting ClickFunnels and Aweber, and this was coming from one of our affiliates. And if you are in your back office, there's a tutorial video on actually how to do that. So as you become, this is for our affiliates only, for your back office, you want to make sure that you're connecting those two and doing that. So yes, It's in the important training section on the front page of the affiliate marketing training. Okay. So I'm glad that you guys liked this topic. Brad, yes, I will post this in the chat. I'll post it in the comments. But what I want you guys to do as you go through this and actually see that, maybe write it out in your fancy new journal, right? Rate yourself from 0 to 10. You know, if you're doing really well and you do it on a consistent basis, give yourself an 8 or a 9. Or if you're like so serious about it, give yourself a 10. But maybe you want to see the areas where you give yourself a 0 or a 1. Maybe those are the areas that you need to improve on just a little bit, because this is not, you know, this is all goes hand in hand with developing and creating your own business. Because if you don't see yourself in a different light, and if you don't change the things that have been in the past, you're never going to be successful, because you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you're going to expect the same result, which is what? Insanity. So let's not be insane. Let's try to change and shed the terrible behavior. And now we're starting fresh. Right? So all you guys that are in the middle of this, creating your business, creating your funnels, doing everything that you're doing, everything just kind of goes with this, right? Positive things, you know, establishing a routine, you know, take some action, you know, develop a positive relationship with money, learn things like this, you know, accounting for the number phobic. I'm not going to lie. I read it this morning and I was like this, and I was like, there's a reason I'm not a CPA, but I know that it's important for me to read this because this is important for my business. So maybe instead of reading it right when I wake up, maybe my morning routine is my new Power of Happy book or Power You're Happy. Maybe it's that book. And then when I'm feeling a little bit more excited, then I'll read the accounting for number phobic, because that's when I'm up and I'm ready and I've had my coffee and I'm ready to learn and I'm doing all of these things, right? So, okay. All right. Take some action this weekend, okay? Send me Jackie@legendarymarketer.com. I extended a challenge extended. See who accepts it. Reorganize and Con Marie, you know, keep things that only spark joy and keep things organized. And you can even get little things from the dollar store to kind of organize little things and you know, your drawers or whatever. So Matt, glad you joined. Little late, man. That's okay. You can always catch the replay. Don't worry, buddy. All right. I am off. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Christopher is going to be joining me on Wednesday, and I'm not sure who's going to be here Saturday or Friday, but we got you. We got you guys. All right. You guys have a great weekend, a great day. I am so excited to hear about your challenge, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll post this in just a minute. Okay. All right, guys. Bye-bye.